What's good, Daniel here. Welcome back to another video, bringing you all of the good news right now. I've got another one for the digital nomad. So if you're looking to apply for a digital nomad visa, there's another one coming out. It's almost like some type of competition going on between countries right now. They're trying to cater for the growing population of digital nomads, which is really good to see, because now as digital nomads, we have several options to pick from. Gone are those days when countries can say, oh, you need to make $5,000, $4,000, or $7,000. It's almost like they can just charge, or they can set the income threshold to whatever they want. But not right now. Countries are now competing for global talent, for this digital nomad population, this young, vibrant Gen Z millennials who are looking for places to settle down, places to work from. So the new Portugal Digital Nomad Visa will be opening on the 30th of October 2022. So if you're watching this in the future, it's probably open. But if you're watching this, I'm releasing it right now, it's going to open in a couple of weeks. So right now, what Portugal has is the D7 retiree visa. The D7 visa allows for people who are trying to retire in Portugal to obtain a type of visa that allows them to live in Portugal for an extended period of time. So for the D7 digital nomad visa, a lot of digital nomads do not necessarily qualify for that. But the digital nomad visa allows you to qualify for the digital nomad visa just like you would in Croatia, Malta, and all of these countries that already has a digital nomad visa. And the requirements are quite lenient. It's probably one of the lenient I've seen among all the digital nomad visas. So the income requirement for the D7, if you're a retiree looking to retire in Portugal, is $7,000 US, meaning if you make $7,000 per year, not per month, per year, you are more than qualified to apply for the D7 digital nomad visa. But the catch is that this income cannot come from an active income source. It has to come from a passive income source, like real estate, equity in the company, and things of that nature. But for the digital nomad visa, as a freelancer or a self-employed individual, you only need to be making $2,750 a month. If you can show proof of income for that amount, you are more than qualified to apply for it. And of course, you have to be a non-EU citizen in order to apply for the digital nomad visa. And this will give you a temporary resident for 1 year, or you can apply for the residency that is renewable for up to 5 years. And 2,750 is actually 4 times the minimum wage in Portugal. So you're making 4 times the national minimum wage for Portugal. And one of the upsides of the Portugal Digital Nomad Visa is that you're able to travel to all of the 26 Schengen countries in the Schengen region. For people like myself who's had issues in the past applying for a Schengen visa, it's going to be a good thing for me, because now, say for example, I apply for the Digital Nomad Visa for Portugal and I receive that visa, meaning I can travel to all 26 Schengen countries, which is really good news. So if you're in that situation, this is good news for us. And one of the reasons why Portugal is so attractive to a lot of digital nomads is because, one, of the lowest cost of living. You can live in the countryside, the warm weather all year round. You get all of these things without having to worry too much about internet and other things that you might need to operate or to function properly as a digital nomad. So this is really good news. So in order to apply for this, of course, you need to be self-employed. You need to have a proof of employment or proof of contract with your employer, meaning you must have an existing contract or proof of employment, and you must also provide 3 months of income statement. 3 months of income statement, meaning for the last 3 months you've made that much, which is really good. I think this is so lenient because, of course, as digital nomad, sometimes income may not be stable, but if it's been stable for the last 3 months, this is really good. And you must also provide documents of your tax residency. For example, if you're a resident of the United States, or resident, wherever you are resident in, you have to provide documents of tax residency there, meaning you file taxes in this place. You want to know that, okay, you are resident here and you file taxes here as well. So this is really good. So if you're looking to apply for any type of digital nomad visa, this is one to definitely consider. One, you can apply from your home country, or you can apply on the Portuguese website, on the government website, which I'll leave down in the description as well. So this is really good. But you must also not forget that Portugal has a lot of bureaucracy issues. There's been a lot of complaints in the past. Of course, I haven't applied for anything like that from the Portuguese government in the past, but always keep in mind that this might take some time, as people, influx of people. There's going to be a lot of people applying for this, so you need to keep that in mind as well. If this video has been helpful, consider subscribing. Also, if you want to listen to my podcast where I talk to the digital nomads who are traveling and building businesses on the road, check out the link in the description as well. It's called the Inspired by Freedom podcast. I talk to digital nomads, and if you want to come on there as well, leave a comment and maybe we can do that. Anyways, consider subscribing to the channel. My name is Daniel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.